Right, okay. Let's just boot up the game and then I'll start the intro. Right, hello everybody, good evening and welcome to tonight's stream. I am TonyKM and tonight I will be playing Uncharted, The Last Legacy. No, Lost Legacy. I'm just quickly going through my options. I need to make sure my subtitles are on. I don't know if I'm going to use photo mode, but maybe I'll put it on. And that's pretty much it. Right, I think sound-wise, this should be okay comparatively to the last few games. We'll just have to see as we go throughout the game. So, right, before I actually start, I have played the Uncharted games. Well, I've played every Uncharted game, in fact. Including the PlayStation Vita one. What was it, Golden Abyss? But for anyone watching who hasn't played an Uncharted game, this one doesn't use the same main character. It's not Nathan Drake. We play as... I don't know if it's both of them, but I know the main characters are Chloe Frazer. No, not Chloe Frazer. Oh my god, I've forgotten her name. I just think of her by her actress name, Claudia Black, who I love. She's a voice actress who's been in quite a few things. She's also been in... No, it is Chloe Frazer. Why did I think it wasn't Chloe Frazer? Sorry. I confused Elena and Chloe for a second. But she's been in like a lot of really cool like sci-fi shows as well. She was in Farscape, Stargate, Pitch Black, as in the film, but she's been in games, Mass Effect, Dragon Age, Gears of War. Obviously these games. But like I say, she's been in loads of things. Final 14 is one that I know. She played the narrator of that game. She voiced Leviathan in World of Final Fantasy. Like I say, I just love her. But more importantly, the other character that's in this is Nadia from Uncharted 4, who is voiced by one of my top favourite voice actresses of all time, which is Laura Bailey. And I'm gonna probably comment at some point throughout this on some shit that I don't agree with that was said about her. Anyway, so I don't think it will spoil anything really about the Uncharted games for anyone who hasn't played them. It's very much, like I say, its own story, so I'm away, even though it does use two characters from the franchise, but we'll see. So, story, new game. If I sound a little bit weird while I'm talking, it's because I got back from work quite late, so I'm sort of trying to snack as I play as well. But I'm going to try and limit it to during cutscenes and stuff so that it doesn't impact my actual gameplay. No, I do not want to put unlock on aim. No, that's fine. I should also point out, oh, I'm being hosted. What was my train of thought? Oh yeah. I should point out, because this has probably not been as obvious with the last few games that I've played, but I feel like it will be a lot more obvious with this. Games that require like actual playing skill, I tend to start off really, really bad at them, and the more I play them throughout the game, I will suddenly hit a barrier. Like, I will be laughably bad for a lot of the game. Wait, hang on a second. Why aren't you giving me my subtitles? I asked for subtitles. They should be on. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, I start off like horrendously bad when I first play a game. Usually, like quite laughably so. Oh, hey Chloe. And then I'll suddenly hit a wall where I suddenly, well, hitting a wall is a bad way of saying it, but I suddenly hit a point where I become really, really good.
That's when it's my favorite. It makes sure I'm doing good.
Does it now?
Have price if you buy too.
Wow.
I love that Claudia Black just gets to voice this character as herself.
You again. Is this your store?
No, my father's.
How much?
800 rupees, please.
800 rupees.
Okay, for you, 550.
From what I remember, and this is going back quite a few years.
So,
Chloe getting her haggle on.
does your father usually leave you here alone?
The role, well,
No,
the
it's
actual
always
character
writing
of Chloe was designed for Claudia Black.
No, he volunteered.
Really?
I probably shouldn't talk during an important cutscene.
If it was my choice, I wouldn't leave you here alone. All right. That's 300.
Better deal. 400 rupees plus Ganesh.
You don't want this. It's broken. See?
You don't know the story? Ganesh fought Parashuram was standing guard at his father's door.
Yes, to defend the honor of his father, Shiva, and got his tusk hacked off for his troubles.
Interesting.
Anyway, it's not for sale. Right on time. Okay, look. 600 rupees. You can keep the change.
Hey, wait! Hey,
Henry Jackman.
you're the guy.
Oh? And what'll that cost me?
Isn't he a film composer? I know I've seen that name on something recently. So I'm just quickly looking him up before I Yeah, I thought so. Kingsman: The Golden Circle, Captain America, X-Men: First Class, Civil War, Big Hero 6. I knew I recognised that name. That's really good going. Right, okay, let's play. The Uncharted games really love their, like, street market scenes, don't they?
Need to be on that truck before it goes.
So, you're Ganesh. How much for it?
Not for sale.
Photo has been saved to your phone. Press the trackpad to look at the phone. I'm not sure panning is really necessary like in this situation. Yeah, I'm just trying to think how many of these Uncharted games have like street market scenes. 3 did, 2 did, 4 did. I don't think 1 did actually. Hey, which way am I going? Whoops. I didn't mean to whack my phone out then. Right, looks like I need to go not that way. Oh, and we're experiencing quality drops already. I don't get what's wrong with my network environment sometimes. Oh, so... okay. So why weren't you showing me the right way to begin with? Come on. Come on, little child. Come on. Yeah, and what from here? Because I sure as hell can't go that way. Or that way. Isn't this way blocked as well? Yeah, I feel like I was going the right way, and the game, that little bitch there, has made me go back this way, because I don't feel like I can... Oh wait, I can just squeeze through this way. Jesus. I hate it when something is that obvious.
What?
Don't get me wrong. Decent technique on the lift. But I'd like my Ganesh back, please.
You little Ganesh thief.
Fine.
Oh wow, it's like handing me my first treasure.
A for effort, kid.
You found a treasure. Press options to inspect it closer. I should also explain, because I know one person viewing this tonight hasn't played the Uncharted games, but has played the recent Tomb Raider games. You'll probably notice a lot of similar gameplay features. For example, this. There was a funny thing. Back when Uncharted was first being advertised, people jokingly referred to it as Dude Raider because it looked like Naughty Dog were just making Tomb Raider but with a bloke. Then Uncharted came out and it was actually very different to Tomb Raider, like the old school series, and sort of became a hit in its own right and was...
Can't go inside without removing your shoes.
I know. I just wanted to look at the mandapam.
Mandapam? So I really want to know what Mandapam is. So I'm guessing I can't go in. Is she going to stop me again? No. But yeah, so obviously it became really well loved. Nathan Drake is a dude. We all love him. And then the trailer for the rebooted Tomb Raider came out, and Tomb Raider was then accused of copying Uncharted. We had this really kind of fun legacy thing where the reboot of a franchise was accused of copying a franchise that was originally accused of copying it. I feel like there's some kind of weird Inception level shit going on, but I do feel it's a lot more obvious with what inspiration Tomb Raider took from Uncharted.
Across the bridge is too dangerous.
Listen, kid.
Danger.
It's really fun. You need to make yourself scarce.
I have a spare bed in the store. 300 rupees. Best deal in all of India.
Okay, no thanks. I need to get on this truck.
Bad idea. The rebels, they hurt people.
Listen, I need to help my friend, okay? Tell you what, when I get back, pizza's on me. Deal?
Deal.
Okay. Shit. Damn it.
Sir,
Wait.
sir,
Oh,
please.
God.
My dad, we were eating ice cream. I can't find him. I can't without him.
Ah, Minu, you did good.
He's over there. I was talking to the man. I turned around and he was gone.
I should probably say right now, by the way, as well. Yay, starring Claudia Black and Laura Bailey. Obviously, this game's set in India. I really need to apologise if I mispronounce anything that is said in this game. I don't do it on purpose or offensively. But I know there's going to be a lot of stuff that...
Those poor bastards. Okay. Red door. That's it.
Ooh, I think this sequence is actually the very first trailer we saw for it.
Better than nothing.
They advertised this game with just like one long... Oh, my text. Sorry. Bear with me a second, people. I'm being told to check my texts. Oh, I need to balance my game audio, apparently. Yeah, also the quality drops. I don't know what's going on at the moment. The last couple of nights, it's just not like streaming from here. Right, I'll try upping the volume by 15%, and we'll see how that works. Transition. But yeah, as for the quality, I'm noticing the drops myself. Like I said, I don't know what it is. The last two nights, I've had some really bad quality drops, and then it'll be okay for a while, and then it'll happen again. I can only apologise. My network's fine and my upload is fine, but it's literally the PS4 remote app going from my PS4 to my laptop is struggling, which is why I have that little donation bar to hopefully be able to get myself a capture card.
It's just an active war zone. Nothing you can't handle.
Because I'll be able to plug directly in then, and I won't have the same issue. Yeah, so if I remember correctly, before I distracted myself, this sequence now was literally the very first trailer for the game. It was this big, like, live gameplay demonstration. I must...
Why are they still here? God, get out while you can.
Move, let's go! He's in here! What are you doing? Let's go! Out! Move it! I've done nothing wrong.
Okay, I should probably walk away at this point.
Yes, sir.
One thing I really, really love about the design work of these games is how unique the design work is in terms of like all these buildings. They're just not they're not just consistently copying and pasting the same assets. I feel like I've actually just... Have I just gone in a circle? Yes, I have. Right, so this is the way that I need to go, I'm guessing.
Bloody bullies.
Out of here. Go on.
Is there a way around the checkpoint? Oh my god, look at that monkey on the balcony! Gotta love a little monkey. I also apologise for the sound of my guinea pig drinking in the background. She's being particularly vicious with the water bottle. So I still need to go through the checkpoint.
Guess I don't have a choice.
Hey, hold on. Rash. How do I know you're not smuggling something in here? Arms up. Hey. It's dangerous to be out so late.
Hey. Where do you live? What are you, deaf? Answer him.
I love the way we just saw her curl her fist.
I'm in the middle of something.
It can wait.
Yes, sir.
Meet me inside.
Understood.
I'm really sorry for the quality
You,
drop
with
at
me.
the moment.
Man the gun.
Sir, what about her?
Just let her.
Excuse me, don't go
You heard
bad-mouthing
me.
my
Get going.
piggy.
Lucky for them, I've got somewhere to be.
Yeah, I'm surprised Chloe took that. She's a bit of a badass bitch.
Red door. Check.
So now I just need to get to the red door. Okay, Bo, you can go a bit easier on that water bottle. Even I can hear it, and I've got my headphones on. Oh, I can move a little bit faster now. No, it's not. It's not in the game. That sound is my guinea pig with a water bottle.
Oh, dear. And that's that.
I'm hoping that it won't take me too long to refamiliarize myself properly with the control scheme of these games.
Come along, friend.
Sleep in the truck.
No, thank you.
Is that the last of them?
Almost. There's a couple more in the alley.
You moving out tonight?
Can't wait. Tired of these people.
South says one man. Another week in this shithole. Remember the end goal, brother.
We'll have that bottle of coconut around.
I might. What is it worth to you?
My eternal.
Okay.
Not good enough. Where the hell did you get a bottle of Iraq anyway? Down the street from here.
Great timing.
This one guy had a large collection. There's any luck? I only...
Okay, that lockpicking mechanic's it's quite intuitive. I feel like I've had similar before in another game. I just can't think which one at the moment.
Pink lotus. The hell does that mean?
Long enough. Been impressive since he was chasing down small trinkets all over India.
To join the real fight. This place is a shithole.
I'm just having a little nosy around first. These games like to hide collectibles and the like. I'm not gonna go crazy trying to look for collectibles and stuff because... Oh, they're giving me my climbing. That's some dodgy climbing animation up against the wall there. Because I don't want to get too boring just like hunting down collectibles. But I do like to explore still. Oh, it's letting me attack now. No, it wasn't letting me do that a couple of seconds ago, so it must be unlocking casually moves as we go.
Nice and easy.
Tired of these small operations. When we take the brunt of the tyrant,
Asar says he needs more time to prepare.
the government thinks we're a joke.
They won't think that for much longer.
So I just need to play with the camera sensitivity. Some people might find this weird, but the camera is being a tiny bit too sensitive for my liking. Camera controls. Oh, hang on, no, that's while aiming. Let's try doing that. I'm just finding it's moving just ever so slightly too quickly for my liking. Okay, that's... Like, all I'm doing is... shit. Oh, shit. All I'm doing is pressing left slightly on the camera, and the camera was fucking spinning around. Like a record, baby, right round, right round. I wasn't sure if she'd do that little jump. That it always makes me laugh when Nate does that in Uncharted, when he just like leaps on their backs to attack them. It's like, surprise backpack! Right, so there's someone in that room. I wasn't quite sure how I was going to come out of that one then.
No?
I'm surprised that didn't end up in an all-out firefight. I tend to find, and I don't know if this is maybe just because of me playing, or whether it is genuinely how these games are designed, I always find that it usually doesn't let me stealth kill enemies for all that long. It's like it wants you to get drawn into firefights and action set pieces. Like I say, it might just be that I'm not fantastic at playing them, but I do tend to find that that's a recurring thing. Wait, was I actually meant to go down that hole that I started falling down before? Where is that hole? No, this is literally right back at the beginning. So, what am I missing? Aha, open window. I'm guessing that's where I need to go. Nothing like an explosion to make you scoot forward.
Active wood.
I can't see rooftops covered in washing like this without thinking of the fight scene between Colin Farrell and Jennifer Garner in Daredevil. As soon as I see... Oh, is that going to be the Pink Lotus over there? As soon as I see things like that now, that's all I think of. Oh wow.
Indian Army's not messing around.
The quality of that footage though, that was beautiful. Mooch around. Touch wood, but my footage seems to have stabilized slightly.
Ah, Pink Lotus. Not what I was picturing.
There was at least 2 targets. One was the warehouse, the other...
Oh shit.
You're in the wrong place, girl. What the hell?
I love that it hasn't. I love that it hasn't actually given me details on how to control it.
Frazer. I see you too.
Holy shit! They took out the first squad!
Oh my god, that scream when he went off the roof. That was everything I ever needed.
What the hell was that? I thought you were a professional. Oh, you should relax. You'll live longer.
Relax? It took me weeks to track down Asov. The man's as unpredictable as they come.
He's just another warmonger with no water fight.
No, you don't know him like I do. He changes location and routines by the hour. We'd be foolish to take unnecessary risks.
Let's get one thing straight. This is my gig. You want your share? We play by my rules. What's it gonna be?
I don't think I've ever seen anyone get away with sassing Nadia.
That's the spirit. Handsome.
If you're into psychopaths.
Nobody's perfect. Where's base camp?
Top floor, balcony.
All right. Let's do this.
A bit of backstory for Nadia.
Had a street route all planned out. But they'll be looking for us now. What do you suggest?
I'll think of something.
She's from Uncharted 4. And she was the head of a private military army. Proper badass. And I said before about Laura Bailey, and I had a story to tell. I was waiting until we heard her. Laura Bailey was cast as her in Uncharted 4. And it got some people's backs up. Because Laura Bailey, American voice actress, fantastic voice actress, I absolutely adore her. But people got really shitty online because Laura Bailey is white, and so I said Nadia, didn't I? It's Nadine is from South Africa, and all you can see in this is a person of colour. And people got really, really shitty and quite abusive towards Naughty Dog, and especially towards Laura Bailey, for the fact that she was voicing this South African woman of colour. And the abuse she got was really, really unfair. Yeah, it made news in some places, and it seems to. I mean, Naughty Dog were great. They said she auditioned for the role and was the right person for the role. You're going to cast who was right for it. But it kind of. I'm just going to go on a little sort of rant now. It kind of goes against the idea, like the whole mystique about voice acting. I know there's. In the wider acting community, there's been issues with like minstrels and in the past, and blackface and racial stereotypes and stuff like that. But the whole idea of voice acting, one of the great things about voice acting is that people are voicing things that they might not necessarily be. I mean, to me, that's the whole point of acting. It's like the whole political nature of, oh, we should only have gay people playing gay characters, and the whole shit storm that Scarlett Johansson went through when she was cast as a trans person. I can't remember if it was trans male or trans female now, so I don't want to make things worse. But the whole magic of voice acting is that you get to embody a fantasy. I mean, you have women voicing children, small boys and stuff like that. It's I've been waiting so long that it's telling me what to do. And like I say, the shit that Laura Bailey got for it and Naughty Dog was just unwarranted, and I don't see why it suddenly became an issue on Uncharted 4 for years. I would get it if it was taking roles away from black people, and like Asian people, if it was an Asian character, etc. But voice acting is one of the fairly few, to be fair, areas of performance where
Give you a boost up.
there isn't really all that much discrimination. Because people are cast blind, and there have been complaints when it's happened the other way. One of my biggest comebacks to the issues that Laura Bailey got for voicing Nadine is the fact that on the PSP release, for example, of Final Tactics, Ramza, who is the main character, is this 16-year-old, skinny, beautiful teen boy, teen white boy with blonde hair. I think he's got blue eyes. I could be wrong. He might be green eyes, but he's voiced by Phil Lamar, who's this like 6 foot plus. Isn't it beautiful, to be fair? Black guy. And there was no issue with that. I felt like it was just one of those issues where people were bitching for the sake of bitching. Anyway, rant over.
Careful on this one. You sure this is safe?
Laura Bailey is everything wonderful with the world. Okay. Oh, so I have to move the camera for that to work. No, please do not call me Queen of Rants. Actually, to be fair, I do usually have pretty decent rants. I've been really well behaved in my streams so far. I've not gone off on rants, and I apologise for this one. Like I say, I don't mean anything that I say offensively, and I don't feel like what I said was offensive.
Come on, this way.
I know people will probably disagree with me on the fact that
we're taking the long way.
Now I see why you're always late.
Obviously a black woman wasn't voicing a black woman, but I think if Laura Bailey was deemed as the best fit for the role, like I said, it's not like she's portraying her with a I don't even know how to. Oh shit. Say it. I mean, potentially sound like that, but she's not doing a stereotypical. We're not talking like a New York, Harlem, urban, stereotypical sort of black voice that you kind of hear used a lot in certain types of situations. She's. Ooh, someone spotted me. You know, she's voiced just as a woman from South Africa. It's.
I got it.
Cobra 1 to Cobra 5, over.
Received Cobra 1.
Gather, over.
Copy that, Cobra 1. Shit.
Epic work. Well,
Where to now?
up.
I just feel like with the way the world is going, with Treasure. Military service lighter. That's like an industrial lighter.
Okay.
Yeah, I just feel like I just realised I was mid-sentence. We're getting to a point where people are getting offended seemingly for the sake of getting offended. I mean, what next? Like, obviously Claudia Black, who's in this, her Australian accent is her Australian accent. But she's played other accents. Are we going to start getting to a point where we're saying, oh, only an Italian person can voice someone with an Italian accent? It's... I feel like a line has got to be drawn in the sand somewhere.
Frazer.
Just exploring our options. Sit tight.
Okay, am I going off the beaten track here?
Well, she certainly lives up to her reputation.
I just want to wreck shit with this wheelie bin.
Here we go.
Oh shit! Sorry, Nadine. Oh yay! I have. Do I have dodge roll now? Yes. Dodge roll. Dodge roll. Dodge roll. Sorry, I love a dodge roll.
Up ahead.
What was that?
Shit.
I swear I heard something.
As you can probably tell with games like this, I have a habit of just leaping into the unknown and hoping for the best. Ooh, shiny. Travelling inkwell.
There's some cheap office supplies if you want them.
Always the same brief on the job.
Yeah.
Above you.
Ooh. Come here, sausage.
One less problem.
Aw, he didn't scream. I wanted him to be like, "Wow!" Just like that. Press circle to hang.
It's just above us.
See, that wasn't so bad. It wasn't.
Looks like I can go either way. I'd quickly scope out the other side. on. My sound is just suddenly... Yep, we've just had disconnect. Sorry, bear with me for a second. Like I said, don't know what's going on these days. It's taking a really long time to connect. Alright, that took a really long time to connect back then. Right, and the footage is frozen on Streamlabs. Because of course it has. Window capture. Right. There we go. Okay. Let's get back to it, shall we? At least I had the decency to die during a climbing sequence and not a fighting sequence. I feel like Nadia would show off with the fact that she climbed. Why do I keep calling her Nadia? It's Nadine.
So just take a moment.
I feel like she'd show off with the fact that she got up there quicker than me.
Here's one. Oh, that works. It's fine, tusk. Thank you very much. Watch our backs, yeah? Yeah.
Um,
It's like walking through an antique shop.
that just reminded me of, I think it's Uncharted 3.
Enough to keep his little insurrection going for quite some time.
It becomes like this standard joke that Nate, his first reaction to everything is to climb. And you're in London at the beginning of Uncharted 3, and you go to climb over a gate and someone just pushes it open with you like hanging off it. I'm sure that happens. I haven't just imagined that, have I?
Lots of curious cats here. Speaking of, good point.
It doesn't bother you. These are all Indian artifacts.
It's not my fight. Destroyer and transformer.
I like that we just observe this shit without actually picking it up. That's kind of cool.
Salah and the tiger. Maybe he's closer than I thought.
Oh, something I can nick.
No one will miss this.
So as I can probably tell, I've probably already missed quite a few bits there. because you do generally fill that up roughly in the order that it turns up on turns up in on the.
Frazer,
Mm-hmm.
come here.
That looks promising.
It's locked.
Not for long.
Let me just finish exploring this room first, Nadine. There might be things for me to ransack.
Ivory trader too. Arsehole.
Oh, that just really annoyed me. This is going to be this is going to be one of those complaints that sounds really petty, but obviously as an Aussie, she pronounced it arsehole, which is nothing wrong with that. I completely agree with that pronunciation. That's like us Brits, but it was spelled asshole like the American.
Ah, Lakshmi. Goddess of wealth.
Oh, wasn't really anything else for me to ransack. Okay, Nadine, let me unlock it for you.
What was that map?
Western Ghats, Hoysala territory.
Shit.
No, it's all right. Nothing we didn't already know. Shit. Oh, missed it.
It's beautiful. Shit, time to go.
Oh, you know we're going through that window.
Nadine Ross. What a pleasant surprise. Careful, brothers.
Jesus, his voice gives me the
This tiger's
creeps.
got claws.
The Soph.
Oh, all these years. And you haven't aged a day.
Ironically, he said that. I was about to say he sounds a bit like a creepy paedophile, and then he says about not looking like you've aged.
I hear that Shoreline's under new management.
Temporary setback. Nothing I can't handle.
Of course, of course. Pidgey, though. My men and I could use someone of your caliber. Why are you here? I mean, this isn't your area of expertise.
It is a nice collection, I must say. Chloe Frazer. Collector of antiquities.
Collector of antiquities.
A thief? You're working for a thief.
Sir, we have a situation.
I'll be right there.
I love how Chloe is just like, what?
Oh, right. About that. At first, I mistook you for just an average rebel.
Oh.
But you have managed to find the Hoysala Empire. That's not bad. Their greatest treasure, the tusk of Ganesh. Now that's not an easy find.
What are you doing?
3 Persian invasions, 3 separate wars, and all these years later, no one has found it.
We're close.
You're lost. And the only chance you have of even narrowing down its location is to find someone who can help you crack this artifact.
Someone with an extensive knowledge of Hoysala society.
Exactly.
An expert in their culture and history.
My rates are reasonable.
A parasite who exploits our struggle in order to fatten her pockets.
I feel like I'm getting into this a little bit too much. I'm just forgetting to comment.
So that's a no. Felt like a no.
You've got balls. I like that. But I don't need any more so-called experts. Shoot them. Throw their bodies in the river.
No need. We'll throw ourselves out.
After them! Through the window! Nice, Loki! Come on! We need to get across the river!
I said we were going to go through that window. Sometimes you can just sense shit coming.
Okay. It's this way!
These sequences are something that I love in these games. Oh shit.
Bloody hell! In here! Quick!
Going back to the Tomb Raider comparison, it's something that...
What the hell was that back there?
Messy but effective.
You were going to sell me out, weren't you?
It's called improvisation. God, who's being unprofessional now?
What the hell
I'm
is
glad
that
I wasn't the only one who got
Means
into
you let
it.
Asav get the jump on us. I'm starting to wonder whether you're worth the 50%.
I knew it. You were going to give me up. Guess a leopard can't change his spots.
You know nothing about me.
Fair warning. Last person who betrayed me wound up dead. There's your river.
Yeah? And your guy better be there. Yeah, well, time to go. Come on! Right behind you!
Yeah, I was saying before, well, started saying, the modern Tomb Raider games try to ape this kind of chase sequence in its games, and I feel like it hasn't aped them anywhere near as well.
For the love of God! Last doors! Bloody! No time to gloat! Let's go!
Oh shit, I didn't jump in time. Right, first death of the stream.
Watch out! Oh, for the love of God!
Oh my god, did me and Nadine just do a fucking team up attack?
Last doors! Bloody! No time to gloat! Let's go! Whoa! Whoa! Okay, I'm okay. Don't stop! Keep moving! This is going great. Needs to stop pouring rain.
Yeah, there's something about, like, comparing it to Tomb Raider, which is at the moment, there's something about the fluidity of these sequences that Tomb Raider was never quite able to pull off. Like, everything flows really well into each other when you do these sequences.
How are we going out there?
On schedule. Should hit land in about an hour.
Great.
The tusk of Ganesh. No wonder the Hoysala capital was ransacked. Look at this thing. Any luck?
I don't need luck.
I'd say we can use all the luck we can get.
Are you still hung up on Asav's so-called expert? Don't worry.
If Asav's not in the Ghats already, he'll be right on our heels. Plus, he's got weapons, transports, hundreds of men.
Like I said, don't worry.
Looks like some kind of key.
Maybe. Let's see. Okay. trident was Ganesh's weapon. The bow and arrow was Parashurama's. And the axe was a gift from Shiva. The great battle.
What?
The battle in which Ganesh lost his tusk. I bet we find these symbols. We find the tusk.
Not bad, Frazer.
Yeah, well. You thank my dad for that. Hindu myths were his thing.
It rubbed off. You must be proud.
Sun's almost up.
While we're still doing too many comparisons.
Nice work.
These games are a lot more grounded than the Tomb Raider ones. In fact, Uncharted 4 didn't even have one, but whereas there's some kind of mystical element at the bottom of each Tomb Raider game, and it's kind of treated relatively normally, the Uncharted games
It's a long way to go to settle an argument.
allow themselves some kind of supernatural reference, but then try to explain it with a scientific reasoning afterwards. It's sometimes a little bit
How weird.
stretching, but then Uncharted 4 didn't have one at all.
This Hoysala?
Hoysala. It's not a modern structure, so we're definitely on the right track. What?
I don't like it.
I was bringing the whole
No.
supernatural
We've
thing
gone nearly
because
100 kilometers with no sign of a Sov.
Glass half full, maybe we got the jump on them.
Unlikely.
It feels like referencing
I'll
a
find
war
the tusk.
between
That
Indian
sounds
gods would lead to some kind of supernatural element,
Understood.
but I feel like they might not do it.
Meet you back at the car.
Yep. Ah, right where I left it. Oh, maybe I should take the trail.
Maybe. I just wanted to see whether there was anything down this way. I'm surprised we haven't been given a gun yet. Oh, hang on. I do have a gun now. That's weird that I mentioned it just as... So, I'm just trying to refamiliarize myself with the... Oh, I might turn down the sensitivity of that a tiny bit. Maybe not as much as the main camera. I may still end up turning it down a little bit more, but we'll see how this works. Wait, so why was there an interactive point over here? Oh. Jesus, that scenery is gorgeous. I probably shouldn't allow myself to just fall down there. Whoopsies!
Working on it. I'm fine, by the way. Okay.
Alright, so now going back up that way. Oh, so I've got a grappling hook. remember correctly.
You still down there? Yep. Still here. Great. Just checking.
Just checking you haven't died yet.
Here, give me your hand.
Take my hand.
I'm good, actually. Okay.
I think I was about to completely butcher the lyrics of
Nope.
Pure Imagination.
I do. It's a control thing. Sure. Let's just enjoy the serenity, shall we? Got a dumb question. So much for that. How do you know the tusk is still there? It would have turned up in a museum or something by now, right? Plus, I haven't seen any Hoysala exhibitions. I've never even heard of the Hoysala before this job. Yeah, well, that's the fault of their last king, really. Young, reckless, flaunted his empire's wealth, built a new capital for Tusk. And then led the Persians right to their doorstep.
We may lose stream in a second. My fucking screen, my remote app currently looks like a mosaic.
And now us.
And now us.
Oh no, it's managed to survive. So I'm having fun just driving around. Oh yes, you know I want to try that. Okay. I might end up killing myself whilst driving this car. Oh. Okay, let's try taking that at speed. I want to see if I'll, like, take off. That is what I was going to start singing. But the problem is, I've gotten too used to the Family Guy skit from the Pawtucket Patriot Brewery. And he's like, "Come on, butts, drink my suds, in this world of pure inebriation." To the point that I've sung that so many times that I've kind of forgotten the actual lyrics to that song. Where they come with me and we'll see a world of pure imagination. Isn't it? Not quite a donut, but...
See your way forward? Looking.
Oh, look at that rainbow. One of the Skittles at the end of it. Let's taste the rainbow.
Refreshing. Could have warned me. Oh, where's the fun in that? So, quite nice to be outdoors, isn't it? Away from the city. Quieter. You come back here often? No, not really. Boy up ahead. Slow down.
Oh, look at this. Hoysala ruins.
Can we get through that?
Yay, more monkeys.
The old capitals.
What have we got?
Halabadu and Balor.
I thought these were Ganesh and Shiva.
Someone's been paying attention.
Ganesh
guardian of Halabadu, the newer of the Hoysala capitals. Shiva was the guardian of the former capital below her.
Well, the stonework is beautiful. But this isn't much of a defensive wall.
Sculptor's quarters, by the look of it. We're still on the outskirts.
Didn't take you for an archaeologist.
That would be my dad, actually. I'm just a thief, remember? Hey, is the rental equipped with a winch?
Looks that way.
Great. That'll make short work of these gates.
What, you're just going to pull down?
That's the plan, unless you brought dynamite.
This is your gig.
Take that as a no.
So I'm just sucking custard off my fingers. I took the cutscene as an opportunity for a custard slice.
Frazer, the gate.
Right, that should do the trick.
Frazer, move! It's an ambush! Shit! Take cover! Thanks for the heads up! Okay, we're clear.
I'm glad you think so. Just looting some corpses.
That wall looks fragile.
How fragile is fragile? That fragile.
Everything okay up there? Yep, all good. I found the tusk of Ganesh, by the way. We're done.
Oh, the sass. I found the tusk of Ganesh, by the way. Oh, I'm a casual treasure hunter.
Right. Where were we? You were about to pull down an ancient gate.
Yeah, I was. And there we go.
You're awfully quiet. I'm just surprised is all. Figured you'd be more of a leave no trace type when it comes to Indian runes.
Sentimentality in this line of work? Get you killed.
Was that intentional? Let's go with a yes.
Oh, I've just gone in a little loop, haven't I? I should really think when I do things like that. I've just gone in a circle and dropped back down the Sorry, hang on. We're experiencing some graphical lag again there. Fuck, that's where I came in, wasn't it? To be fair, I thought I was following the stream. I apparently just followed the stream in the wrong direction. Water's running in the wrong direction. Got a feeling it's a mixed up sign. That was such a banger.
What? They're just large flying rodents. Actually, no, they're not. Yeah, they are. They're closer to primates and lemurs. Okay, well, I'll look it up.
Oh, I was really hoping they had done away with the driving up mudslides from Uncharted 4.
Made it. Stop.
Anytime the quality wants to kick back in, it's more than welcome to.
It's brought a whole bit with him. Might even be more inside already. Hey, I'm flattered that he's taking us so seriously. We need to get through that gate. All right, we'll slow down. Gotta take care of these jokers first. You have a plan? Yeah. Sure.
Right, now, I'm trying to work out whether it wants me to be sneaky or whether I should just fucking drive in with the Jeep. Let's see what that approach gives us.
Hey, not for subtlety, are you? Not really.
Alright, where's that sniper? Whoops.
Frazer, behind you!
Oh, he's up
Was this
there.
really your plan? Sort of. You don't like it?
Whoops. That didn't quite go as intended. But driving in all like an absolute crazy fool seems like the right way to do things.
Okay, not one for subtlety, are you? Not really. Frazer, sniper!
Damn it, I missed him. I had a plan there, and it failed because I missed the guy on both drive-bys.
Okay, not one for subtlety, are you? Not really.
Okay. I'm not being an idiot, honestly.
Okay, not one for subtlety.
There we go. That's what I tried to do last time. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Shit. Right, where's that guy gone? Jeez, I'm taking damage super quick. Wait, why did you jump back in the car?
You don't like it?
I saw them going that way. Go check it out. I have this area. You go over there.
Wait, did you say looks like we're good?
Lie down over here.
No, there's still voices. Oh, the sniper's still up there. I thought that was who Nadine had taken out.
Did you like that, sweetheart? Damn it!
Oh, don't you dare fucking duck just as I was about to... Oh, she keeps on wavering out of the way there. Okay, where did that gunfire that just got me from behind come from?
Left side!
I love to watch a body go flying.
I am on it. Check that area. I have found it.
Oh, I think that's it.
That's the way to do it. Not bad work.
Right, I didn't do very well in my first firefight. As I said, these kind of games, I start off hilariously bad, and I get much better as the game progresses. Oh, was I... Hang on. Oh, no. I thought that she was going to be able to jump up onto that roof. Let's have a quick little mooch around. Ooh, a silenced pistol. Don't mind if I do. Hopefully it should allow me to be a little bit extra sneaky for a while. Right, I suppose I'd best go to Nadine, since she keeps on telling me about the mechanism up above the gate. I think that's a hint that she wants me to climb up.
This looks to be it.
Oh, Nadia's... I need to stop calling her Nadia. I don't know what my obsession is with calling her Nadia.
Okay.
She's bringing the car around anyway.
Careful.
Always. Right. Back to shotgun.
I'm perfectly capable of driving, you know.
I'm sure you are, honey. I just prefer to.
I love the sass.
Wow. It's a lot of ground to cover.
True, but unlike your boy Asav, we've got an advantage.
The 3 symbols.
Let's have a look at the map. Okay, let's see. We are right about here. I can mark it up as we go.
This looks like a fairly big area. I'm assuming this is where the vast majority of the game is going to take place. And let's just go back to my photos.
Check out that tower.
Bet you could get the lay of the land from up top.
Maybe.
To me, that sounded like a hint for go to the tower and climb to the top.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for Asav.
Perfect. Not that I'm too worried about it, no.
You should be. We won't have the advantage of surprise again. Don't think he was expecting much from you.
Wait, was that a compliment? That sounded like a compliment.
His guys are idiots, but Asav is... We just need to stay the hell away from him.
Is it this way, or is it up the hill the other way?
Never understood the appeal of people like Asav.
Easy. He finds men who are weak and offers them power. Gives them purpose.
Purpose. Sounds more like bullshit to me.
I think I was probably meant to go the other way.
How'd you get tangled up with the Sav anyway? Purpose?
Rather not go into it.
He certainly seemed to have a thing for you.
Don't remind me. Proved useful at the time, but... yeah.
Do tell.
Rather not.
Maybe over drinks?
Not enough alcohol in the world.
Gotta put the handbrake on.
Where are you going?
Want to climb it with me?
I really want to, but someone should keep watch for Asaf's forces.
Good call.
Whatever you say, Nadine, whatever you say.
Up and away.
See, this kind of thing, right, what's happening right here is what I really, really miss from the old Assassin's Creed games, when climbing was a puzzle in and of itself. These days, literally, you just climb things in Assassin's Creed by just holding up and X. I miss having to, like, find the right handhold and... yeah. That's my little Assassin's Creed run for the night.
So far, so good.
Surely you can't be expecting me to make that over there. Oh, I know, I just need that. I was really worried that I thought I was going to have to make for that just there. There. Whoops. Note to self, don't press jump just for the sake of pressing jump when you're doing a very extravagant looking swing. I just looked so beautiful doing that swing then that I was like, I know, I'll jump. This is the perfect opportunity to jump. I mean, she did reach her hand out a little bit. Don't call me a fool. You know that would have looked amazing if I'd swung round and grabbed hold of that as I was flying.
Uh-huh. Nearly there. Here's our 3 symbols. Well, that took less time than I expected.
Some of that metal sounds very hollow.
Parashurama's bow. Let's see here. Aimed right at those Hoysala ruins. It's an old fortress, sitting smack dab in the middle of the lake bed. I'll jot a bow on the map in that spot.
Wait, where's the bow? Is that meant to be a bow that she's drawn in the bottom left-hand corner? Because that does not look like a bow, it looks like a lamp.
Let's see what's behind the axe door. Another old fortress, tucked into the mountainside. I'll just mark that on the map with an axe.
Oh, hang on. Oh, Jesus. The bow is meant to be that tiny little picture in the middle of the... what I thought was a lamp. I'm guessing it means fortress. You can barely see it. It's more visible with the axe.
Huh. Wonder what that could be. For future reference.
What's she drawn in that one? Oh, question mark.
Last but not least, the trident. And another old fortress. Just beyond those waterfalls.
Who'd have thunk it?
Trident mark
Another
on the map for
fortress.
you.
And does that actually look like a trident? Yeah, it's very tiny. Oh, that's kind of cool. So we've done what we have to do here. She's crossed out the tower. Oh, look. Oh, all of the doors are swung open. I probably shouldn't dive off.
Whoa. Guess I should have looked for a call button before climbing up.
Well, was it worth the climb?
And then some. Found the 3 symbols.
Really?
Yep. Each one was pointing towards a different fortress. Those will be the best places to look.
Perfect.
Right, so if I go forward and left to get out of here, and then I keep on going to the left to go to the bow. Oh. So I can't go up that way apparently.
Right, you're the military expert. What's Assad's strategy here?
He spread out his men, hoping to stop us in our tracks. Not what I would do.
So what would you do if you were Assad?
Besides lose the beard, hang back, let you do the heavy lifting, then swoop in and grab up the tusk once you've done all the hard work.
Devious?
Practical. Mitigates a lot of risks.
Lucky you're on my team.
Yeah, you are. I'm a little surprised Assad's not doing the same thing. Maybe his expert knows more than we think.
Right. All the more reason to wrap this up quickly then.
Why do I get the feeling, with the way they keep on talking about this expert, like, this expert isn't being mentioned by name, I can't help but feel like it's going to be someone that we know within the franchise. This is the right way, isn't it? Yep. Right, depending
Look there.
on...
One of Assad's trucks.
Looks clear out here. Interesting circular motif. Like the disc. We're definitely in the right place.
Depending on how long this fortress takes to explore or whatever, I might call it a night after that. It depends how long it takes to actually explore. I'm not gonna... stop just for the sake of stopping. But if it takes quite a while and it feels like a natural stop point, I may... See, I know I've always been a fan of the foul in the old games. I don't remember if the whoops. The arrowhead is one I've had before, but I think I'll keep it equipped just in case for now. I can always come back for the foul if...
Look up there. Parashurama's bow. Matches the symbol in the tower.
So, Parashurama.
Parashurama?
Parashurama. Right. Who is he again?
Okay. 6th avatar of the god Vishnu. A fearsome warrior. Trained in the martial arts by Shiva himself, but only after conquering the whole world to convince him of his worthiness.
And I thought I had it bad.
I know this is just a sign that I have played way too much Final Fantasy games. Way too much Final Fantasy games. Good English, Tony. Yeah, I know this is a sign that I've played way too many Final Fantasy games, but she mentioned Shiva, and literally all I think of is the ice summon from the Final Fantasy games.
This should do the trick. There. Okay. Let's get inside.
What do you suppose this place was?
Hard to say. A fortress? Not the right layout for a temple.
Yes. Wish I'd brought my gloves.
Nice to be out of that shithole finally.
I was starting to think the boss was all talk.
I'd want. Hey, who's there?
Oh, bother.
Stop! Keep moving! You boys really don't want me shooting from down here. That's it.
Oh, Jesus. Nadine. No,
Oh,
Nadine.
together.
Fucking
Can't be
hell.
helped.
Get the
Come
name
on.
right. Nadine just almost fucking knocked me off the ledge. Little bitch.
On the mountain!
Here come the others.
I've got you. Settle down.
Bastard! Okay. We're all clear.
I really
Won't
love
be the
kicking
last of
people
them.
off cliffs.
There was a big truck parked out front.
We'll keep our eyes open.
Would have preferred a head start over a solve.
Not much we can do. Besides, doesn't matter who starts, only who finishes.
Fair point. What is it? A shrine?
Don't think so. Don't see any deities hanging about. Let's find a way up.
I feel like I'm not being altogether that entertaining in this stream. I'm getting a bit too involved in the actual game to comment much.
Follow me.
Is that safe to jump down to? Oh, tiny little wall right next to me.
Get down. I see them, but they don't see us. Amazing, all things considered. Dead ahead.
How are you so relaxed? Didn't you hear those gunshots?
I did. You worry too much. Our brothers are trained by Asav himself.
Now I remember the very easy way of marking things.
Mine was never on.
Observe and just keep on hammering the L3 button.
Shit! Saw something. What? What was it?
What did we find?
We are all clear. No escaping me now.
That was like the world's worst stealth sequence ever.
They were going over there!
I will back
Sniper! You need
No
to
way
move!
out of this!
Oh God! Sniper!
That went so well. Right. I feel like this time I should start off going this way.
What? Hey, saw something.
I totally didn't nearly die then, honest.
Okay.
I don't know if it was noticed, but I was falling down that cliff and I managed to
think we're
somehow
good here.
save it with a very last minute grappling hook. Okay, I need him to go back to lounging. I forget, is this a game where you can like stealth drop enemies? No. I don't know. Where did we go?
Up there.
Shit.
Where are you, huh? Where did you go? Hey, I think that might be them.
Got them!
No, it isn't. I'm a figment of your imagination, boys.
Stop us!
They're good.
Shit! Where did they go?
It's way too easy to lose them once you find them. Once you're...
Anyone over there? Talk to me. Man down over here.
Hang on. Keep looking. They are
When in
not
doubt, just
someone.
fucking pull out the silenced pistol.
Come out.
All right. What the? Hey, I saw.
I have them! They went back there!
Do you though?
You look there, I will search here!
It is... Why is it so ridiculously easy to lose them? Find the nearest patch of tall grass and just hide in it.
It's a shotgun. This'll make a hell of a racket.
Okay, don't use that yet just then, Chloe.
Remember, if you see something, let us know.
Oh shit.
We got them! Buy that!
You will pay for it is getting. Fire! Fire!
They ran over there! I am with you!
And just look at that, I'm hiding again. I didn't realise that guy was wearing a helmet then. Helmets are a big no-no.
Yes, it is. Just what I was gonna say.
Okay, that didn't go quite as planned, but I recovered relatively well.
Here we go. Perfect. That should do it.
Open the gate.
Oh, shit! Whoa! Well, you made it across at least. See another way over here? Sit tight. Or stand. Stand tight. Copy that.
I feel like that was quite an impressive swing. One beautiful fluid motion. I'll probably never repeat that ever again. Oh shit. I nearly slid off that cliff then. Just as I was congratulating myself on a...
Beg your pardon? Doing all right? Fine. Okay, guess this isn't the way in.
I don't know, that looks like a suspicious entrance to me.
Oh, there you are. Having fun? Nearly there. Made it. Impressive.
Alright, love.
Thanks. Come on.
Is that where I climbed up? I kind of feel like I want to go down there. Right, I think that's where I'm meant to go. I may end up having to just do what I've just done again, but I feel like... Yeah, that's just back to there, fair enough. Never mind. I've just realised something that I really feel like I probably should have done at some point already, but let's just admire the fucking views. I mean, this is gorgeous. And those mountains in the background, with the benefit of the distance and the lighting effects and everything, I mean, that looks real. In 15 years, I'll probably laugh at myself saying that and think, oh, this looks so fake. It's almost cartoony how fake it looks. But, like, literally, if we took... Can you actually hide? Oh, hang on. There we go. Now, without Chloe, if we literally just focus on that, like you could put that as a picture in front of me, and I would be like, okay, yeah, that's a real place. Let's make it really dark. So I'm just playing with the photo mode for a second. Oh no! The bloom! It kills me! So much bloom. I love a good vignette. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that is really cool. I feel like I might take that just for the sake of taking it, because of the fact that you get to do it on the... how'd you take it? I actually don't know how you take the, take the picture. Oh, it'll be for screenshotting. That makes sense. I'm just going to save that just because I've gone to the effort of... Anyway. We just had a little photo distraction. I apologise for that.
Well, looky here. What are you willing to bet?
Told you it's some kind of key.
Gold star for you. Now let's see what it does.
What is it? Ancient Hoysala jigsaw puzzle?
So we need the arrow to line up. So that... Okay, that looks like that lines up.
Of course. I'm making a bow.
Look at me. I can make a picture of a bow.
Now what?
Now I guess we turn this crank and see what happens next.
You think it's safe?
You know that treasure hunting is not a good gig for the risk of us, right?
Neither is being a mercenary. Difference is when I pull the pin on a grenade, I know what's going to happen next.
My way's much more fun.
I feel like... I don't know if it's just Claudia Black not being exposed to it as much, but I feel like she doesn't sound as Australian as she used to. And I don't know if it's just her, or whether it's a,
Frazer, look at that.
I don't know, like it's been done at the request of the producers or something.
Holy hell. There's a massive relief carved into the side of that mountain. And you were worried we were going to turn that crank and die.
Guess it's good I've got an archaeologist's daughter with me. It must have been fun growing up, eh?
It had its moments. I learnt a lot. Hoysala Empire was kind of his thing. Took up a lot of his time, though. Me, Figo.
I loved the way she pouted then. Did you notice that when she was like, that was kind of his thing, and she pouted in the
I
background?
don't take big risks without a good payday.
I imagine so. Like running an army, huh? That's a big responsibility.
Second nature. It's my father's company. He retired, I took over.
family business.
Made a real mess of it. What, you should know? Heard you and those Drake brothers are close.
Yeah, well, it's a conversation for another time.
So, where to next?
There's the fort above the waterfalls with the trident. And there's the fort in the mountains sporting the axe.
So, yeah, so it's definitely too soon to shut
Suppose I should
down
have asked
for...
about the Drakes before I took the job.
Not much to tell. I know Nate pretty well, Sam less so. He seemed to just appear out of thin air.
I kind of like the way they did that as a...
Let's find a way to get back down to the car.
fun little tongue-in-cheek nod. For those who don't know much about the Uncharted games, Sam and Latham, I'm looking at you right now. Nate is the main character of like all the other Uncharted games, and all we really know about his life in those games, well, 1 through 3 in Golden Abyss, the Vita one, is that he was an orphan. And then suddenly in the 4th game, we find out he has a brother who's like a main part of the game. And it's like, this mysterious magical brother was never mentioned ever before. He just kind of appeared out of nowhere. I probably should have paid attention to what direction Nadine just went into this. Oh, there she is. She's probably gonna show me an easy way to get down. Oh, through the mysterious cave. I said that looked like a door. Does that look like it's a safe droppable height? Yeah, much like Dawn and Buffy, except... Yeah, no, that killed me. Yeah, much like Dawn and Buffy, except less mystical energy key thing. Sam wasn't a mysterious energy that tears open a dimensional vortex.
Waterfalls and mountains. Check.
Hey, just so you know, Nathan Drake is no longer in the picture. You don't have to worry about him.
I had my concerns.
Why do you accept my offer?
I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. Especially with everyone wanting to see me fall.
I hear that. But on the plus side...
Oh, there's a plus side?
Oh, when people have low expectations, it's much easier to take them by surprise.
True that.
As far as I'm concerned, this business is tough enough on your own. You have to take any advantage you can.
So my original plan was to go... Ah, damn it, there's no cursor. Right, my original plan, after doing this one down here, was to go to the axe in the middle. And then down to the trident. But now, that doofer has opened up over there. And we still don't know what that question mark is, but I'm wondering, would it maybe be more sensible to go anti-clockwise and go to the trident next?
You always worked alone? Mostly. How old were you when you started? Young. Learned quickly enough I needed to let people think they were getting their way, and then I could get the upper hand. Too subtle for me. Oh, hold on. The star's all over there.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
She who fights and drives away lives to fight another day. Right. Where were we? Anyway, like I was saying, your method is too subtle for me. I always preferred the direct approach. Yeah, whatever works, I say.
Sorry,
Give me a second. I can wait.
What's this?
Don't recognize this. It's not one of the 3 symbols.
Think it's worth our time? Never say no to a chance to make some extra cash.
Oh yes, so she doesn't even mark this on the map. Did it do anything? Like she drew something. Ooh. What is? How do I get up there? I see a chest to break into. And when I see a chest that I can break into, I want to break into the chest. I feel like I'm going further and further away from the chest right now. Yeah, I am. Whoops! Don't accidentally throw grenades, Tony. Oh wait, hang on. Oh fucking hell, I've just done it again. Oh, hang on. Oh, I am such a... I'm such an idiot sometimes. Literally right next to the starting post is a fucking climbable wall. What's the bet that I can, yeah, grapple from here? I swear I am an absolute bellend sometimes.
Of course, nothing's ever simple.
It's a good job I haven't actually wasted all of my grenades. I'm guessing there's probably some in that box over there. I'll get them on the way back out.
What have we got here?
Interesting. Some kind of Hoysala token.
It's not one of our 3 symbols. Might be worth trading once we get back home.
Token for granted. Well, I feel like that was a bit of a pointless side moment, but... No, no, you stupid cow.
Want anything? Just a token of some kind. Old Hoysala thingy.
I'm going back. I want to see what's inside that chest.
Definitely.
Because now that I know that chest is there, it's going to annoy me if I don't get what's inside it. Even if it is just a fucking grenade. Yep, grenades. Is that a silencer on that, or...? Is it a silencer? Ooh, but then again it's a handgun that you can do precise aiming in. So, you know, it's not silenced, I'm taking it. Right, let's go back in the direction of where I was intending to go. Oh, did I just see a guy? No. That's where I'm heading, isn't it? Yep. Oh, I see a guy.
Hey, we've got rebels up ahead.
Well, here goes nothing.
They just called in. Those girls just hit their sight in a 4x4. Good. I've been waiting on some action.
Oh, that was just a bridge to come into this way. Okay. Oh, he nearly spotted me then. Hello, very convenient tall grass.
What the? No one inside. Hey, who is here? We have company. I am going to find you.
I probably would have been better just climbing up here and pulling him down from up here first. I never go for the right first enemy. That's one of my biggest problems with games like this. If you pick the wrong first target, you can totally fuck yourself over.
No sign of them. Anything? My area is clear. I will look over here, you go over there. Sure thing.
Hang on.
Did I just see a guy get pulled down? Or was that just my imagination?
Alright then.
It's just the wind. Whoosh. Fuck.
I'm clear. You? Nothing here either. Check over there. I will go this way. Got it.
Also, so just going back to your Dawn from Buffy comparison before, not only was Sam Drake
What the?
I have found them!
bollocks.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Yeah, not only was Sam Drake not a mystical energy key to open up Dimensional Vortex,
They are gone! Spread out and look!
Sam was also much more interestingly voiced by Troy Baker. And I'm sorry, but Troy Baker is way more cool than Michelle Trachtenberg every time.
Where did she go?
Come on.
Maybe I shouldn't have come this way, because I feel like I'm failing every time I try going this way. I mean, I say failing, I haven't died, I'm just getting caught every time I climb up. Hey, sweetie. Don't you dare fucking tell me he's gonna stay up there now. No, he's coming back down the... Why do they all seem to just suddenly gravitate towards that one pillar tower thing? I kind of... Oh wait, no, he's wearing a helmet. Yes, I wanted to find out if this gun was silenced or not. It isn't.
Can't hide from me!
Shit!
You are in trouble then!
Oh shit, I actually died then. Oh my god. Okay, that was awesome.
We're clear. Good.
That was much more successful the second time round. Hey Nadine. Aw, they won't let me kill her. That's just mean.
Ah, another one.
Ooh. So, is this an optional one, or is it... Oh yeah, I think this is actually an optional location. Unless it takes me through to...
Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide this.
Oh, that was me thinking I was making my way into the next location, the Trident location.
You find anything?
Found another token.
Has it got anything to do with the tusk?
Don't think so.
So long as we visit the other two forts, I'm good.
Sorry Nadine, I actually thought I was visiting one of the other forts.
Hey, notice anything about this statue?
It's holding a trident, one of our three symbols.
Yes, and it's pointing at those ruins.
Right. Well done.
Glad I'm good for something. Looks like there might be a road leading up there.
Oh. Maybe this was the way I was meant to come then. Maybe that token is meant to be the first one that you find. So majestic. Where is he pointing at? Ah, right. Are they the ruins I'm meant to be going up to? Simpson, Homer Simpson, he's about to hit a chestnut tree. Oh! I'm hoping people know what Simpsons episode I was referencing then. I actually know the full little Flintstones rip-off jingle of that as well. Simpson, Homer Simpson, he's a guy right out of history. From the town of Springfield, he's about to hit a chestnut tree. I mean, it's not that particularly long, but... Right, so how the fuck do I get up there?
The rebels beat us here.
Also, completely randomly, whatever happened to Michelle Trachtenberg? I know she was in... I know I watched it, but I'm sure she was in Gossip Girl.
Check it out. It's Ganesh's trident. Spotted this on the tower, too.
Ganesh, remover of obstacles.
Is the gate secured?
Not yet.
I've got your back.
Waiting on Cobra 8.
Let's just keep this quiet as long as we can.
Alright, so we discovered... Oh! Now why didn't that work before? I just love watching the Dean in the background, like, running around. See, I don't always suck. And then he very nearly completely fucks up. Right.
One day, we will restore these places.
The air here is clean.
This is what it's all about. Soon we will rule like our forefathers did.
And my family, my so-called friends back in my village, they all mocked me for joining up.
Forget about them. That's in the past.
They're pathetic, living on scraps. I will show them the way to live like a king.
That's the spirit.
I'm not sure what I think of the accents of some of these rebels. Some of these rebels do sound Indian, but some of them sound like from an African country. I keep on going to think Nigerian, but one thing I would really approve of in these games is distraction objects. Right, I'll drop.
Man down here.
Oh shit, someone's found.
Watch yourselves. Move out. Find them.
I'm going to find you.
He's got a shotgun. You got this, Chloe.
See? I'm not terrible at this game. Oh shit. I just saw a laser sight. Laser sights are never good signs. Oh! I didn't realise Nadine would take people out without me going for them first. Thanks, Nadine.
I have nothing. Found anything? I have nothing. You check there. I will search here.
There's a lot of fucking guards around there.
Where did you go?
Oh, that was fucking close. Oh, Jesus. I'm getting my stealth on. It's funny, I remember when I was playing, when I play platformers, especially. Oh shit. Like, I remember being watched when I was playing the Crash Bandicoot remaster and Super Mario Odyssey, that I don't react very well when things suddenly change. Like I tend to panic, but for some strange reason in games like this, like me panic stealthing tends to be something that I'm very good at.
That's it. The site's clear. Not bad, Frazer. There's hope for you yet.
Thank you. That was intense. Okay, that's not it.
Oh.
No, this. What's the trick here?
What? Looked like a button.
Yeah, I just wanted you to have a go at something. What's this? That's a good sound.
One of the spokes on the wheel just turned around.
Huh. The locks are retracting when I turn the wheels.
So then there's probably 5 in total.
4 to go then.
I think I saw one on one of the ruins nearby. Was it this one? I said on, why did I go in? Oh, wait, no, I think I remember. Well, I don't remember where, but when I was... Oh, there's one.
How about... That's 2.
I feel like the temperature literally just suddenly dropped. I just got a really bad case of the shivers. I swear the temperature in this room has just suddenly dropped, like, really noticeably. Okay, thanks Nadine, wherever you are.
Found you. Only one left.
I love seeing all the bodies that I leave behind. What's funny, the fact that you said ghosts, is that was literally the first thought that went through my mind.
Last but not least.
But yeah, the temperature in the room literally just
wheel thing.
dropped.
Big wheel thing?
Whatever the archaeological term for it is.
Big wheel thing works.
Right. So I was taking a drink of my milkshake. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours, damn right. It's better than yours, I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. Again though, that song makes me think of fucking Family Guy when they took the piss out of it. I mean, that's the actual lyrics that time, but Peter does it whilst crying.
Hey. Did it. Goddamn right I did.
Goddamn right I... Oh, come on.
Rightio.
And I keep going under. drowning in you. Ugh, I love that album by Evanescence. I'm falling forever. Got to break through. Oh. Yeah, I'll stop singing now.
Now then, I'm guessing this one needs to look like a trident.
Good guess.
Does it have a noticeable start point though? Because last time it had a really noticeable start point. Or is it just a case of... Oh wait, what the fuck?
Oh, this one's a bit trickier.
Okay, that was really weird. I mean, I knew what I was doing. That's really weird to explain. It felt natural controlling it, but I would never be able to tell you how I controlled it.
You're messing with me.
I'm totally messing with you.
Here we go.
I'm a little disappointed it wasn't fire.
Another waterfall.
Yeah. It's 2 out of 3 now.
Ursula went to an absurd amount of trouble to hide the tusk.
Well, the tusk was the symbol of Hoysala dominance, representing their wealth and their might.
A nice trophy for the Persians.
Yeah. My dad always thought that the tusk was something even greater, though.
What? Your dad was after the tusk?
Oh, my dad was obsessed with it. He spent every day and night researching it. All our money wasted.
Is it just me, or if you gave her ginger hair, does Chloe sometimes, with some of her expressions, look like Princess Fiona from the Shrek films?
I don't know. Well, he sent me and my mum away. He said it was no longer safe. And off to Australia we went. And now here I stand, on the outskirts of Malibu. That's pretty funny. Last stop. A fort embedded in that mountain. That'll be the one with the axe.
It's official. Chloe is now Princess Fiona.
At least your accent makes sense now. Yeah. Frazer's not exactly an Indian surname either.
It was my mum's.
I'm trying to decide if I should end here for the night. Because I don't really want to be straying past midnight because I have to get up fairly early for work. And I'm pretty much nearly at 3 hours now. I don't know what my progress is in the game or anything like this so far. It doesn't give me a percentage. just that I've done. I found 5 treasures. Oh, 68. 4 photo opportunities. Jeez, my guinea pigs are being really noisy tonight. I can only apologise for that. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here for the night. I've done 3 hours. I'm at a nice view. I've done a few bits around there. Yeah, I think that's where I'll end it for the night. So we've had a good little run. I don't know how far into the game I am. I can only go by what we can see on the map, really. But again, that doesn't give us much of a clue. Why do I keep on going back to the map? But I'm really enjoying this. I really like the Uncharted games anyway. I'm a big fan of them. In fact, I actually bought this when it came out, and I've only just gotten around to playing it. I feel like I've chosen a good time to play it, though. I feel like it's tiding me over slightly until The Last of Us 2 comes out. But yeah, it's good to see a good female power game. I'm enjoying that. But yeah, so we'll end the stream there, and my next stream, I haven't planned properly ahead at the moment. My next stream will be Tuesday, I think. I think it's going to be my normal Tuesday stream at 7 PM British time. I don't think that's changed this week. I feel like I've got a change of schedule coming up at some point. But obviously I'll update my Twitch page and my my Twitter if that's not the case, which is the same as my Twitch username, TonyKM, if anyone wants to follow me. So yeah, so if it's not Tuesday, I'll post the update on there, but I'll post updates on Twitch as well, as soon as I've properly worked out when my next stream will be. We'll be picking back up with this next time. My streams for now are going to be playing this through till the end, and then I'll decide what to do next after that, whether it's going to be Life is Strange 2, Episode 2, or Dragon Quest Builders again. I think I might do Life is Strange 2 first, but we'll see. So yeah, so that was tonight, playing Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, and that's about it. I haven't really got any comments to make. I'm really enjoying the game. I love Chloe. I love Claudia Black. I love Laura Bailey. So why am I not going to love this? Oh, hang on. No, the bad guy. He's kind of creepy in a weird, creepy paedophile way. He's creepy. But yeah, so I won't be touching this again until the next stream. So I look forward to coming back on Tuesday. Until then, thank you for joining. And I just realised my awkward pause is going to be even more awkward than normal because I haven't set up the thing to say bye-bye. Yeah, thank you for joining, and catch you next time. Bye-bye.